It's break time with the Rasenangel. What's up, everybody? To my first episode of Break Time. Basically, what this is, it's a series where I take a break from the video games I have on my channel and tell you a bit about what's happening in my life and just basically talk about other stuff. Whether or not this actually becomes a series, I don't know. But this episode is for my class, my online self-development class. Most of you may know me as the Rasenangel. But for my teacher who's going to be watching this, and for anybody else who just gives a dang to watch, my name is Jacob. Nice to meet you. I can't shake hands because this is a video. Come on. You know this already. This assignment is basically giving people basic guidelines about dating, like online dating and stuff like that. Alright, here we go. Basically, this is mainly aimed at, it's for everybody, but it's mainly aimed at high schoolers and older people because of their more mature minds. They can like more relevant, relationship things like being trustworthy and honest and remembering simple things like birthdays and anniversaries, stuff like that. That becomes more relevant. Stuff like that's why I'm saying for high schoolers and yeah. There are certain things that make relationships very important, that keep them together. Trustworthy, honesty, stuff like that. Trustworthy. You want to know this person. You want to be able to go in and just feel like, you know everything about them. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about them cheating or anything. You don't have to worry about them, only being with you for money. Stuff like that. That's what trustworthy is for. Honesty, you want to tell the truth. Be a person with nothing to hide. It'll make relationships easier to handle. It's just like you don't want some idiot friend who's drunk or something to just come to a room and tell something to your girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't know, whatever you do. You don't want them to come in and just shout out something about you that you haven't told before. You want to be an open book. You want to be able to express yourself. You want to be able to feel like, like she knows everything about you, or he knows everything about you, or stuff like that. You want the people to be able to know everything about you. That way they can be more trustworthy of you. And it'll make a relationship more healthy, You won't be afraid to do anything, which leads me to my next quality of having a good relationship, which is just remembering. Things like birthdays, anniversary. You want to know that person means the world to you. You want to know that, you want them to know you're listening and you care. You want to be there for them. A birthday. What kind of person are you to forget a birthday of your boyfriend or girlfriend? Come on. If you can't handle that in a relationship, it's probably not going to work out in the long run. If you don't remember a birthday or an anniversary, that is one of the most important things in a relationship to remember. Because you're going to really make that other person feel like they're unwanted. You're going to make them feel like they weren't important enough to remember the first day you got together. And that it's a celebration. It's a time to be alone and to be happy for how long you've had each other. That is important. I know I'm going to embarrass myself completely by putting this on YouTube, but, I'm going to do it anyway. Yes, and so now, rules about dating on the internet. It can only last so long, okay? You'll eventually have to meet each other. That way you know the relationship is real. That way you know it's actually going to go somewhere. Otherwise, it's probably not a real relationship. That person can be happy to talk to you and can just say that you're in a relationship just for the hell of it. But if you honestly think you're in a relationship at that point and have never actually met them, you have no real idea what is going on the other side of that camera or the other side of that Facebook post or something like that. For all you know, they could have another family. They could have a completely other life. They could be trying to get information out of you, whether it's to steal your identity or kill you. I don't know. I've never had a relationship happen online to me. So I can't imagine anything like that happening. But again, it can only last so long until you have to meet up, and that's where the relationship really hits off. That's where it has to begin. It's where it flourishes, where you actually get to know things about each other, where you get to make each other actually laugh, so you can hear them laugh, not just LOL on a screen. That's not real. You don't even know if that person's laughing. They could just be doing that to make you feel better. Even if it's a pity laugh in real life, at least you get to know that they care enough to pity laugh. Uh, yeah. Also, don't give them personal information or financial information. That's just stupid. Okay, don't do that. If they ask for something like that, it's not real. They're just probably trying to con you. Just saying. Like, I mean, who would even fall for that? Well, anyway, just saying. You can't do that stuff on the internet. Even if you do, that stuff gets spread around. You can't take it off the internet once you put it on. You ain't the FBI, buddy. And just being with them in reality, it lets you know what they're like, what they like, what they dislike. What their favorite food is, what their favorite drink is, what they like to do on a Sunday. I mean, getting to see that person actually talk about that in real life right in front of your face, that's real. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. I haven't been in a relationship in some years now. But I have had a sister who's now married and moved out, and she's had plenty of boyfriends before. My little brother claims to have had like 7 or something like that. I don't even know. I don't keep up. And my parents, who are still happily married, and my mom, who before the marriage has had relationships before. She is the toughest person I know, and she is the smartest person I know. Just saying. Uh, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my first episode of Break Time. Even though you probably didn't, because it's not very interesting, and this is not how I usually am, but I needed to do this for my class. So you can hate, you can like. I don't know why you would. And for those of you on the forums that I'm usually on, the GameFAQs forums, this is one of the classes I do. This is why I don't play Xbox on weekdays anymore, because I have to get classes like this up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good rest of the day, and as always, I'll see you later. Bye bye. And no, I did not steal that from Markiplier. Exactly. Bye bye.